There we go. Now I have green. I was using a VPN. Now let's watch this for a second as I disconnected the VPN while I was streaming. Okay, that looks 7. Now we're going back to 0%, 0 dropped frames, frames 0. Oh, that was what was going on. It was the VPN I was using. I just like to see what happens. Here's one of the things. So I went to Travel Channel. This is about 2 weeks ago. I was using a VPN. I went to Travel Channel. I didn't really think about it, but it was blocked. I was typing in this Travel Channel. I just wanted to look at some of the food shows, and then what I found out is in other countries, it's going to be Discovery Plus. So they have like Discovery Plus Travel Channel. Anyway, I was using a VPN and it slowed down my thing. So, what do we got going on? I found a little book. I was going to mail it to a smaller streamer. I'm kind of hesitant. It's a travel guide for Hollywood, like mysterious. It's anyway, Hollywood and crime. I think I started streaming because it takes my mind off of cleaning. Like things I really should be doing, like cleaning. We have streaming. And I suppose it can get me in the mindset of cleaning this whole area. My brother says I should start with like 5 square feet, or like I mean it's 10 square feet, but like a 5 foot square. This would be a 5 foot square. If I was able to clean this stuff up today, like just this spot on my floor. Trying to find a suitable stand. Yeah, here we go. If I can just clean this spot. Now what do we have? I have a Fire and Channel radio scanner. It's funny because I think they blocked off a bunch of, from the time I bought this 6 months to a year ago. I never really have like looked how to use it. I have other radio equipment I haven't hooked up either. I live next to a freeway, so I think it'd be kind of fun to get a big like ham radio or whatever it is, a CB. Then I could like talk to like random people as they're driving down the road. So we had that box. Here's a mouse. You know, one of those things you put a mouse on, and a cursor. Ooh. Texas Hold'em. Here's an advertisement for the casino. You've probably seen my Valentine's Day that didn't happen. Yeah. Another Valentine's Day that didn't happen. That was my last shot at it. So, a little basket with some stuff in it. Oh my goodness. What is it? Turning Point. Got my Turning Point copy of the Constitution. Some more casino stuff. Ooh, I have and friggin' my napkin lyrics. Oh my goodness. Music on the wind I heard, soft and subtle as a bird, sings her joyful morning song, drifting through slumbering canopies, is where my heart doth longs. Asleep neath ancient towering trees, silence unbroken, no word there spoken. Lest beasts long forgotten, in anger they be woken. No huntsman here to find, trodden cross fields untrodden, till time unwindeth cause that world was spatten. I don't know, my handwriting's not the best. Okay, so my another hit song. Oh my goodness. I don't know, just every time I turn around another spit song. They just come out that way. This is a bag just a bag that I was using for kind of, that's the thing, it's not really trash. It's like these coupons, it's not really trash. There's so many projects that you use these things for. I have big piles accumulating everywhere. Get a little bit better reach because I'm over here in the corner. Oh, this is from December 2024. After 5, it's an entertainment guide. So what was there to do a year and 5 months ago? Oh my goodness. Where's this? 3 Shastas. Where's that at? Oh, that's like hour and a half, 2 hour drive away. Never mind. Never mind. It must be out of my mind. Looking at my fun event calendar. I have no car. Ooh, we have, if you want to visit California, here's another tourism guide. 2023 official vacation map. I don't know if things have changed that much since 2023. And here, what are these? What are these? I bought these at a thrift store. Have I ever charged them? No. What are they? Panasonic. I think these are 3D. I think these were made for like those 3D televisions. Do you remember when 3D televisions were gonna be like a big thing? That's all I can really figure out on it. I could look at, oh yeah, 3D full HD. So, I don't know. I have a pile of like old electronic stuff just to look at. And then here is, how do I turn this on? I think this is supposed to be like a globe that projects stuff onto the TV, but it also has a speaker. So this is a speaker. It has an infrared sensor, laser aperture. That's one of the biggest things about my new phones is that my old phone used to have they used to have some attachments on there. And the attachments I could use to control my television and things. So this is an interesting thing. Another interesting oddity. Okay, I guess I'll go charge this. this one right here is pretty sad. It's like the whole COVID thing. But there are some really cool things that came out of it. I had no idea about these blue light things. Now, unfortunately, this part's long gone. There's the battery holder. So it's just like a nice reminder, because these used to be everywhere. Now finding these things in just a 5-year period, just a 4 period, just like such a small period of time, these blue lights were everything. It seemed really annoying, but then I got them. I started like, well, blue lights and dark splates thing. It's really interesting. It's really interesting what glows. So another for the pile of weird electronics. Oh my goodness, is this still? This pad is coming off a little bit. I wonder if this battery still works. Isn't that cool? The piano mouse pad. Alright, that's not fun. So that still has a charge in it. Now we get to the fun part. Now we get to like a new type of, I don't want to know if we can call it PTSD. I don't know exactly what to call it. However, I haven't turned my Animal Crossing. I have a Switch. I have a Switch over here. And I haven't turned, the only game, I have 2 games, but I only have 1 game loaded. And that was Animal Crossing. I haven't been on my island in, I don't know, has it been half a year? Probably less. But I go months. I go months without turning these things on. And I feel guilty. I feel like so incredibly guilty. So I'm going to get this thing hooked up and start charging it. But then I'm going to get like nervous. My attention span is too like, anyway, short attention spans and cozy games. Anyway, let me get this thing ready. Then I'll start charging this and pick it off the floor. I remember last time, where did I take it? I had this, the reason why I have it in this little bag is I went to a hotel. I carried it to like a little staycation. And I haven't been back to a hotel since. I haven't showered in like 2 months. My apartment bathtub, it drains, but it drains very slowly. It drains very slowly. So taking showers and stuff, I get in the shower and the water just starts like rising. So where will I put this thing? Where can I charge this at? Be right back. All right. So, oh my goodness. It's like when I was at high school. Encina High, grade 12. Encina High School. I used to get like bus passes. That little green sticker was like a bus pass for the public buses. Ooh, and then I have a, expires May 2022, my last contracting card. I'm supposed to go to like a center and turn that in and get a new one. However, I have no vehicle and things are kind of up. Ooh, a smile increases your face value. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Abraham Lincoln. It's little funny little things. Put that in my funny little book pile. How to defend yourself at auctions. Well, I went to an auction the other day. The Silent Gang. One of the scourges of auctioneers is the illegitimate buying ring, a group of people, almost always dealers, who agree among themselves not to compete with each other for something they all want. Huh. Yeah, this is valuable information. Interesting. There are groups of people. Okay, how to defend yourself at auctions. I guess I'll just put it over here randomly. My bookshelf is not organized. I'll show you the books in a few minutes. Let's continue on these things. This is a sapphire. When I was employed, I was moving out up in the world. And these started becoming very popular. Global hotspots, right? And it was like, oh my goodness. Have you ever been traveling through airports and like you're in an airport but the Wi-Fi is not the best? You're like, oh my goodness, I need to be connected to the internet. So I got one of these. I haven't traveled anyway, I've been unemployed for 5 years. Almost 5 years. Yep, in about 2 weeks I will be on my 5th anniversary being unemployed. But I still have this sapphire. I still have this thing. 4G wireless data terminal. Okay, I'm going to put this over in my electronic pile. What else do we have? Oh yes, I really like this thing. This is for laptops. So and it folds up so you can like elevate the back of the end of the laptop to help it with cooling. How does it work? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, these things pop up. See these pop up? You can set your laptop, and when you have an older actually this one's connected for the newer laptops because it has, what are these, like C connectors or something? Anyway, you can plug it in here, and then this has like 2 USB ports. Is that like an HDMI cable? Yeah, like an HDMI. More data, a micro SD card, a full SD card. So this is a very, very nice little item. Where's my laptop? I have several of them. Put it over here next to the laptop. Oh, I've been looking at, I've been looking for this on and off. It's the AC cable. For a MacBook. Forget how much I bought this for. It's like $200 or $300 at a place selling used books. So I finally got it. I finally got an Apple like a rich person. So I got my charger for the Apple, for the Macintosh. Ooh. Oh, Victor's does have. Anyway, there's like a restaurant. I feel bad because I'm such a drinker that the concept of going for food when what I do is I go and I sit and drink pina coladas and things like that. Anyway, here's a local menu. Oh, good boy. Check this out. Remember when the future was 7 years ago? It was even before the COVID lockdowns. Wow. Virtual reality set. I haven't charged it. I've been getting a lot of errors on it because it's old software and stuff needs to be updated. And when it's like, technology's moved on, so this is very primitive now, I suppose. I really ought to charge it up sometime and go back into that virtual reality world. It's kind of goes in hand with the Animal Crossing. Once the attention deficit disorder, once it's so like my brain is turned into TikTok mush where it only operates in 15-second clips, it's hard to sit down and concentrate for longer than 15 seconds. Slowly, maybe I'll actually watch an entire movie. Yeah, they had this thing. If you haven't used one, they had their built-in movie theater, and they also have. If you download the Netflix app, Netflix had a movie theater. And the whole concept was you could get online and you could go to a virtual movie with your virtual friends. We never did do that. I wonder how many people did. There should be like a community that I could find. Oh, I wonder if Twitch has it. Maybe you go through browse with Twitch enough. If there are people who still are streaming their 3D games, I wonder if they're still around. So anyway, there's my Oculus Go. Here's Assault and Battery. I feel bad about this little guy. It might still work. I got in a rage, like almost like, and I started smashing. I feel so bad. Well, one of the things about this is I thought you just by plugging in my laptop or plug in my computer and it would work as a webcam. It's not one of those things. It's like built for like the phone, so I didn't get it for my phone, and I just got really frustrated. I originally bought this for my brother's. I was gonna put it in my brother's. He's in a hospital, in a long-term care hospital. I just wanted to put a camera where we could actually have a feed of him and check in on him every once in a while. And the hospital said no. So yeah, this was supposed to be a monitor for my brother, but the hospital said no, and I've been like, well, upset. I'm sorry. It's not the little bot's fault. Oh, when organics take it out on synthetics. Anyway, that's why this one's like that. I think it still works. I really haven't tried it. Put that little security device over there. Look at this floor. Look at it. It's coming along, isn't it? It is coming along. Here is what do you call these things? Power adapter thing. I'll put this over here for a moment. Okay, here's Mercury in retrograde. I got this I got this at Barnes and Noble because they have like really interesting stuff. Unfortunately, the Mercury in retrograde that I got this for was several years ago. Still, it's a nice little workbook kit if you're interested in that type of stuff. We're going fast now, aren't we? have no chatters, that's fine. No viewers, no chatters, it's normal. I think I'm doing well, not going to not delving too much into psychosis, just talking to myself. Sometimes I do stuff like this in hopes that I can talk to someone, because isolation is, I'm a loner, I admit that. I admit that I'm like one of those types of introverts. Is sometimes just, I really like people respecting my space and stuff. Sometimes the respecting, they just like to call me. It's like there's a 1980s Twilight Zone. I think it was Twilight Zones. There was also had a reboot of Outer Limits, but most memorable stuff, I think it's Twilight Zones. And even when it's a memorable something other associated with Twilight Zone. Well, anyway, there's this thing where punishment in the future is like a form of invisibility ostracization. So there's this guy, right? I forget what his crime was. But they put him on a release, but there's a certain, they get a mark on their forehead, and that mark means that people are not to associate, not to talk to them. Like, they can walk around in society and everything, but the people, like, when you see them, they're invisible, right? Even though you can see them, they've been ostracized. And so you watch this thing, and the guy doesn't think it's a big deal, and he eventually goes crazy. He goes crazy begging people just to look at him, just to talk to him. Now, he was convicted of something. This one, this is a family reunion. I think this is a Christmas. This isn't 2004. I missed 2004. This might be like 97, 98. I have a case for this. I'm trying to think, it's somewhere around on this desk. Got a little USB fan for the desk. Should clear out some room for it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is when I was like trying to do double layers of security. Using the old devices. This one's not connected in. Yeah, I had to lead on these little PCs. Oh my goodness. I could run like, what is it, 4 desks? 4 desks off this thing. Not that it matters anymore. Not that this kind of stuff matters anymore. Like, my probability stuff says we're more likely going into some sort of weird, well, some people there's a competitive advantages. People who spent their lives trying to get into the tech nerd industry, well, we're up against those guys, which I barely tried to make it in. Apparently, the people who feel they have the skills to survive zombie apocalypse are much more, like, excited about whatever. I had a smartwatch. I had a Fitbit watch, and I don't know where it went. Still have the cord for it. I think I got two of them. So I should have a random cord pile. This one is something I broke. And I'm trying to remember which one it was. I have another smashed up webcam someplace. I think it's that one. So get some cable management. What time is it? I got an invitation to go do social stuff tonight. When I saw that, I was like, wow. I had planned on going to drinking and doing a routine of watching an NBA game. But I got an invitation to go see music instead, and I was so happy. Hope that's power cord for that. I'm just kind of like really interested to see what happens because I get this. All right, so now we're up to the chairs. Here's my bag that I had, the thing, this pile of cables right here. I'll move over here and put those someplace else. Ooh, my rope. Well, a rope. I have more rope than this. One of these things used to be, oh my goodness, braiding rope. Anyway, same thing, just try and get stuff organized and find places to put random stuff. You never know. You never know when that rope might be useful. A French phrase dictionary. Ooh, all Peruvian 1,000. Oh my goodness, I got this on a. Oh, wouldn't that be fun to go look at pictures? I've got a cemetery district. Oh, yeah, it's locations of your loved ones. If anybody's looking for Manuel F. Ferreitas, they're in cemetery SJM, block 12, lot 8, space 8. Well, it says no ID, so I guess they're just assuming whoever they buried there is Manuel F. Ferreitas. Born. Oh, they don't have any dates. They don't know when he's born. They just have a body. Let's see who. Oh, Susan J. Gage, wife of Solomon Gage. It's at the FSW Cemetery, Block 5, Lot 4, Space 2. Born 1837, died 3/30/1857. 37 to 57. Well, I was pretty young. Anyway, random stuff that's just fascinating. Maybe someday somebody with a car will give me a ride and we'll go do like that kind of exploring. Okay, this bag can be used for stuff like miscellaneous pieces of papers and mails, business cards, church tracts, index cards, ooh, Tri-County. Is this a deposit? I think I deposited that much. Deposit. Oh, here's my more Mercury retrograde stuff. Remember I said I got it as a kit? See, this calendar was good from January 14th, 2022 to December 15th, 2024. So, ooh, the student calendar. I've been obsessed because of my age and the way I was brought up. I have an obsession with calendars. Back in August 2022 to August 2023. Oh, that'd be like the new school year. It was like a school. The original student, this was a school calendar. Because normally we'd go back to school at the end of August. You want to see my schedule? Yeah, I never did go back to school. I never did go back to school. I was planning on it. I was planning on going back to school. You know, sometimes I had written down something. On March 23rd, 2023, at 11:30 on Thursday, at Ministers. Oh, first day of Ramadan. On the 5th of April 2023, Dunsmuir Lodge, bus or taxi. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, that was an interesting month. I was over in how can I recreate this stuff? Yeah, well anyway, this entire calendar book, isn't that a waste of paper? It's like it didn't do anything with it. Ooh, wait, here we have a 5 Alpine Weed, Legal Shield. Huh. I was trying to do little stuff. It's funny. Oh, Monday, May 15th, 2023. Cancel Barclays. That's how long I've been having those credit card problems. Interesting. Anyway. Funny as random things. I have a stack of other calendars, other day planners that past the changing of an era from a regimented on the clock, we're slaves of the clock, to something else. Ooh, here's some artwork. My goodness, this will be the first time I've had this chair cleaned off. This chair right here, I forgot there was a chair there. I've had stuff on it for so long, I forgot there was a chair. That's kind of weird. So, So I have half of the sketchbook. Or maybe I have more of it. I forgot about this sketchbook. Oh, I forgot about it. I have like missing art. Have I ever shown you my sketches? Oh my goodness. So we have oh my goodness. Check that out. Check that out. Oh. I don't know what it is. Oh, here's more stuff. You see like an apple shape or more poetry. Yeah, this is just kind of random. I'm even surprised this is here. Oh, ba ba ba. Family Friday, Single Saturdays, Sunday, Mafia Monday, Tolerable Tuesday, Weekly Wednesday, Thursday, finally Friday. Oh, and then we get Family Friday. Yay. I don't know. Oh yeah. This is I want like Coke bottle experiments. Or soda bottles I should say. See, if I had a psychiatrist, if I had like my therapist, if I had a therapist, we could spend so much time talking about what this stuff even means. I don't draw, I don't write much anymore. I have so many of these like things. This was a nice little surprise. I need to make sure I just have it. And what are these? Oh, Super Bowl statistics. It was funny. I got this in 2015. It was such a crazy year. It was like I was having like mental breakdowns because I lost my family and like I had a little kid I had to get home from school. Like, you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is like just to get one kid home from school safely on a consistent basis? Or just get them home safely one time. Oh my goodness. So I keep thinking about this because I was at a casino and people gave this to me. I was like, thank you. Are we doing like Back to the Future and these are gonna go back in time and what will Kelsey say? Anyway, I'm trying to make sense of it. But yeah, if you want Super Bowl statistics, 1967 to 2015, they're right here. I was thinking about this one the other day. Oh, and there's from when I went to when I was attending AA. I mean Alcoholics Anonymous. Now I'm not anonymous anymore. I'm an alcoholic. I like just staying intoxicated. 13 December 15, 5:30. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of my worksheets. Oh, having had a spiritual awakening, the result, these steps, NLT Friday, December 18th. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look what I found. Yeah, 2015. That was, how long ago was that? How long ago was that? You know, just when I was like feeling good about the status of my cleaning, I turned around. Apparently I've just been moving stuff from this corner to making an even bigger pile of stuff there. I have such fun things in show and tell. I think they're fun things. The problem is I just don't have anybody to ever come over and briefly. Well, the chair's available. How long have I been on? I'm supposed to go over to go meet some people at half hour before we go to the... Oh my goodness, I've only been streaming not even an hour. I didn't even make an hour, but I'm just going to rage quit this thing because I need to focus. And maybe I'll just turn it on somebody's live stream